just met Launchpad from DuckTales. That was fun. I almost tripped over his foot, so that was not fun. But now we're going to go on Dinosaur for a fast pass, which only has a 25-minute wait. Yay!
This is secret. Listen up. We've got to get in, grab your gun, and get out before the asteroid hits. Let's roll. Okay, now let's go get that dino. Computer, what are you tracking?
Skyracker's stars.
What the heck? Since when do they do that? Look at. The party has started with Pluto. Now on to Primeval World. 10-minute wait. That hurt quite a bit. Feeling okay though. Definitely don't ride that if you don't like rougher rides, but it is fun, especially for kids, I'd think.
Or if you have a bad back.
Yeah, bad back, don't ride. Okay, done in Dino Land for now, I think. Time to go get something good to eat, I hope. And I hope you guys saw me lose my hat. I couldn't really tell what I was filming, but that was almost funny. Just did a mobile order at Flame Tree Barbecue, and you pick it up at this window here. We haven't gotten the notification that it's ready yet, but we walked a little too fast. So we're gonna wait for it. So we just finished eating at Pizza Fari. Well, we ate at Pizza Fari, but Sam's was from Flame Tree Barbecue. I got the kids' pizza meal, and it's pretty good. I got double grapes. Those were delicious, refreshing on a hot day. And now we're taking a restroom break before we head to Kilimanjaro Safari for our other fast pass. Harambe, here we are. 55 minutes. Fast pass entrance is to your right. Do not be confused. The last Safari Wild departure at 9 p.m. I'm glad they do the night ones now.
Me and my family did get in early for our fast pass.
It looks like the warden is giving us our go-ahead, so we'll dive right on in and see what we can find just up ahead.
Woohoo! Whoa!
There might be some touchy with.
Welcome to Little Ituri Forest. Little Ituri is home to animals that are a bit more timid, a bit shyer, like the okapi that you'll find in the top left-hand corner of the right-hand side. The okapi has that dark brown coat. They communicate to their young using an infrasonic frequency, something way beyond our range of hearing. So they'll talk to their children, and we won't even know that it's happening. To it in just a moment, but we do have a couple animals trying to hide up on the hillside to our right. Let's see if we can spot them up here first. Looks like both the bongo as well as the greater kudu are going to be hiding. Now the bongo have more of a rusty reddish brown color way atop the hill. The bongo are known as the ghosts of the forest because of all the plant life that surrounds them while trying to evade their predators. Yes, again. The black rhinoceros that go 35 miles per hour as well.
He's so
Unfortunately,
beautiful,
they are poached for their horns, as some cultures believe that horn to have a medicinal value of sorts. But their horns are made of the same stuff as your fingernails and hair.
Bye, buddy.
Keratin, and there's really a group of hippos all together like this.
They're
Is
like
known as a bloat. So
A
do have a
bloat.
small bloat of hippos just off there to your left-hand side. It's not a flattering name, but it is a bloat nonetheless. They're just
look
behind that
huge.
island that's inhabited by the pink-backed pelican, gaining their name from the pink coloration that's upon
Oh,
their
look at all the
backs during
pelicans.
mating season. Now you'll notice they don't have that pink color now, as mating season is not underway, but they're still an incredibly social bird. They nest in groups as small as 20 and as large as 500. Nile crocodiles. Now, Nile crocodiles, when fully grown, can reach about 16 feet in length, almost as long as a giraffe is tall. Their diet consists primarily of fish, but they've been known to eat larger prey too, like wildebeest and even zebra when they get the chance. Just about anything that dares get close enough to those powerful jaws. Take a look atop the den, as well as inside it too. You can see that spotted coat from here. Now, they're primarily nocturnal animals, so you're not really going to see them have too much activity around this time, not until the sun fully sets. That's when their true prowess comes out.
Cute.
The females will have that light brown, with their horns being thinner and straighter in shape. The males have a darker gray, with their horns being thicker and more corkscrew in their design. Now, I'd argue the most notable feature of the giraffe are their incredibly long necks, but they have the same amount of bones in their neck that you have in yours. There's only 7. The bones are a lot longer than ours are, though. I'm sure you can guess. Now, they only sleep for about 20 to 30 minutes at a time, and when they do so, it's standing up. It's part of one of the largest migrating groups of animals in the world, traveling in size of up to 1.5 million. And as a herd, altogether, they can travel up to 1,000 miles before lying down for a break. They're also known by the locals as the Gnu, but that's for the noise they make. A cow will moo, and a white-bearded wildebeest will gnu. Same concept, but it is spelled G-N-U with that silent G. Now, their hooves have very special scent glands on them too that allow them to smell water from incredible distances away. They're heading in the right direction. And of course, more beside giraffe up on the hillside too. A group of them all together is known as a tower, so we do have a small tower of giraffe just off there to your left. Their tongues have a pretty unique color to them too, black and blue, and this is to prevent sunburn. You see, their tongues are out a lot while they're eating, and as you can imagine, sunburn on your tongue is not a pleasant
there's
feeling.
another giraffe right there.
That black and blue color helps reflect a bit of the sun's radiation, and it prevents them from getting the burn. The blood flows through to help regulate their body temperature. And it looks like more beside giraffe made their way off there to your left-hand side too.
Look at them all, babe. And there's some bunnies.
Now, when they're going full speed, they can reach about 35 miles per hour, but the longer strides definitely help out with that
Look at the little
too.
bunnies! Look at the little bunnies!
Now, contrary to the popular belief that elephants are afraid of mice or rats that they are in the cartoons, that is not true. They are, however, terribly afraid of bees, if you can believe that. Very scared of bees, can't say that I blame them. But farmers will end up using that, and it works in the advantage of the elephants too, as farmers will line their crops and their farmlands with beehives all around the perimeter, and this deters elephants from coming close to the vegetation. Now, that in turn prevents a lot of human-elephant conflict, which means the elephants end up nice and safe, while the farmers get a new source of revenue from the honey that the beehives end up producing. So it's a win-win all around. And within the elephant herd, the matriarch does make all of the decisions. She decides where they're going to eat, sleep, and find a source of water. just happen to be the watering hole a little bit further up. They can hold up to about 5 gallons of water in their trunks at a time. It's a decent way to cool off, but they can also do so simply by flapping their ears back and forth. They have a special network of blood vessels in each ear that allows them to lower their body temperature 15 whole degrees, just by continuously moving them.
Yeah.
Ah, the greater flamingo decided to join us right up here to our left-hand side too. The greater flamingo are the largest species of flamingo. That's really all the greater in their name stands for, the sheer size of them. There's a lesser flamingo too. They're just smaller. You can find them in front of the Tree of Life, a little later on in your journey. But the pink color they're so well known for doesn't come by chance. They actually get that from their diets, as they eat a lot of brine shrimp. Brine shrimp contains beta-carotene, and beta-carotene is what turns them the familiar pink color. So if you see a flamingo that's whiter or grayer and a little bit smaller, it usually means they're not a year old yet. And if you take a look a little bit further out there's another one of our elephant friends just out past that termite mound.
Oh yeah,
Yes, one of many pachyderm pals we have around here. As we get closer, I am especially going to keep a little bit of a lower volume as they have very sensitive hearing. And as a helpful reminder, they can charge up to 35 miles per hour, so we definitely want to use more caution as we travel by. They have incredibly bad vision though. They rely mainly on their sense of hearing and their sense of smell to help them navigate, hence where the sensitive hearing does come into play.
He's majestic as heck. He looks so happy.
Now, lions are inactive about 20 hours out of the day, so you are looking at one of those 20 hours still, as the remaining 4 are used for hunting. But not all lions will do that hunting. The females or the lioness will go out and hunt, while the male lion stays behind, watches over the territory, and protects the cubs. They are beautiful, majestic creatures, but they are still really big cats. They do love their naps in the sun.
The Tree of Life, looking as beautiful as ever in the sunset. Disney squirrel being so cute. He looks like he's hyperventilating. I'm making him nervous. Goodbye, Disney squirrel. Looks like the monkeys aren't out right now. I wonder where they are. I was excited to see them. There's Everest off in the distance. Ready to go use our fast pass right now. Ready to conquer the mountain. Let's go. Are you ready? I wonder how long it's going to be. Actually, it's a pretty fast loading ride though, so I'm not too worried about it. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. This is us, 5213, 427.
Once on board, secure all.
I'm already nervous. It does feel good. I wish it was like this the whole time, just a nice train ride, but it's not. Oh, look at the waterfall. I wish it was this nice the whole time. I know it is. Nice and breezy. It's nice outside now. Finally. Going into the temple. Up and away we go. big hill is pretty cool. I thought it was longer last time. You know what I mean? It's a pretty big drop though. I don't know if you guys could tell from my face. And I also don't know how long it was before I stopped the camera by accident. And there are a lot of dark parts. I don't know if I'm gonna keep those in because there's a lot of screaming, but that's the big drop you go down. A lot of people watching and waiting for another train to come down. And that's where they take your picture too. I'll try to insert a picture if I remember as well, but it's a fun ride. Okay, let's go find something else to do. Let's do it again. Let's do it again. We're in the standby line now. It's 15 minutes and we're gonna go on it again. Looks a little longer than 15, but I don't mind. This is a fun one. Some cool artifacts in here. It's like a mini museum. Here we go again. Dun 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 dun. 923 696.
Expedition Access team members. Once on board, secure all gear in the cargo bag.
Here we go again. Sunset is gone. It's past sunset already. Mountain is purple.
Les recordamos que tomar fotos con flash, película, video y usar punteros laser es estrictamente prohibido.
We don't have the best spots for this, so I'll talk to you guys after. Finished Rivers of Light, which was really pretty and really cool. You guys saw a couple clips. Definitely go watch it if you're out here late enough. And now we're heading to Pandora, which is really dark, so I'm going to try to film because it's bioluminescent, as they call it. But this is our first time seeing it. Bioluminescent ground. You got this big plant over here. As you can see, it's going to have trouble focusing, but bear with me. So here's some bioluminescent plants over here. That looks pretty epic. It looks pretty good. Yeah, twinkling. I don't know if it's, you can kind of see them back there. Twinkling. Some bioluminescent plants over here. Look at that purple plant. That's pretty. We managed to find some sort of ride entrance. Not sure which one it is yet, but we're under the floating mountains, as you can see now. It's a little bit better. Don't know how we got over here. Quite the maze. But over here it is the 105-minute wait for the Flight of Passage. So that's pretty cool. The waterfall is right there for the floating mountains. Floating mountains are above us. There's some stuff over here. It's very beautiful. I will say it feels very, very cool. Front row. Wow. What are those? Well, that is it from me from Animal Kingdom. Hope you guys enjoyed watching us ride some rides and have some fun. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye. This cast member just told us this is the oldest or the last tram of the original design. It says Disney Transport on the side. They've moved on to like better vehicles for the environment, but it still says Disney Transport on the side. Catch it before it leaves. Number 2A, holla. Disney Transport. She's loud.
And complete up. I'll let you know when it says boarding. That is not yet. Not yet. There it is.
Go, go, go.
Welcome aboard. Thank you so much for waiting.
Thank
My
you.
yellow line. I appreciate it.
Brazos, pies y piernas adentro, mientras el tranvía espera.